Top 10 most expensive things in the world. There are people who own cars worth millions of dollars, houses worth a couple more $1 million, and even islands worth an insane amount of money. But can you believe that some things are even more expensive than that? Stay with us while we explore luxury with no bounds. Number 10. GARCON Pipe, $104 million. This Pablo Picasso painting costs 10 times more than the mansions of most celebrities. It's an oil-on-canvas painting and features a boy with a pipe in his hand. GARCON Pipe is a holy grail for art lovers and is still the second most expensive piece of art ever sold. And it's still unclear who actually bought it because the buyer wanted to remain private. And hold on to your seat, because this incredible painting costs a whopping $104 million. This iconic painting has been away from the public eye since the 1990s because the private bidder never sold it, and we never got to see the painting again. Number 9. Airbus A380, $500 million. Owned by the Saudi Arabian prince, this private jet is nothing less than a mansion in the air. It is the most expensive private jet that has ever existed, and it costs more than $500 million. The Airbus is so lavish that it features custom-made furniture with pure leather. It has everything from a Turkish bath to a separate room for praying and an all-white throne for the prince to still feel like royalty, even in the air. The Airbus 380 is so massive that it has a separate area for stables where the prince can keep his personal camels and horses. The jet can fly anywhere in the world within a couple of hours and is equipped with the latest technology. Its prayer room has a platform that can rotate to the direction of Mecca. The crown prince is living a life most people can't even imagine in their wildest dreams. Number 8. The Card Players, $260 million. This painting of two men playing cards might seem like a regular painting to you, but it's actually one of the rarest paintings in the world, costing as much as $260 million. This was made by a French artist, Paul Cézanne, and the royalty of Qatar recently purchased it, breaking the record of the most expensive painting ever sold. This piece is very well respected as it marks the origin of modern art. The Qatari family is known for their overwhelming collection of some of the most expensive paintings, so this is yet another feather in their cap. Number 7. Villa Leopolda, $506 million. This extensive villa is spread across 50 acres and provides all the privacy for the billionaires who own it. The villa is located near the Mediterranean Sea, with the best views and grand gardens. These gardens have really beautiful trees, picturesque flowers, and perfect scenery. The interior of this villa is made with the highest quality wood, and it looks like minimalism hasn't even touched this villa. Villa Leopolda is so expensive because it has everything any billionaire would want in a mansion, from private pools to a tennis court, from multiple guest houses to state-of-the-art security systems. Besides, it has a helipad so the owners can come and go whenever they please without any hassle. This place was first built in the 20th century and has been rebuilt and restored over the years, which is why its historical aspect adds a lot of character to the villa. Number 6. AZZAM Yacht, $600 million. The Middle Eastern royalty knows how to splurge money on the most lavish things. And the AZZAM Yacht is yet another example of how you can buy luxury with money. With a staggering price tag of $600 million, AZZAM is owned by the Emir of Abu Dhabi. It's the longest yacht in the world, and Emir has to spend about $50 million every year just for the maintenance on this yacht. The yacht was built by more than 4,000 people, and it has everything from elevators to spa and salon and over 18 cabins to cater to its royal guests. It also has a massive kitchen with private chefs to whip up cuisine from any country. The yacht also has private pools, luxury suites, and everything else you could possibly imagine, so the price tag could actually be justified. Number 5. LANAI Island, Hawaii, $610 million. LANAI is one of the most expensive islands owned by Larry Ellison, the billionaire who has turned it into a luxury record. Larry has meticulously designed everything on this island from scratch. And the island has now become a staple vacation spot for celebrities like Oprah Winfrey, Tom Cruise, and Jessica Alba. Larry bought this island back in 2012 for $300 million, and within a decade, its worth has practically doubled, and the island now costs around $610 million. The island features the biggest pineapple garden in the world, with lush trees and more than 200 rooms. The island has private pools, spas, luxury restaurants, and interior design by the biggest names in the world. This luxury island is so magnificent that even Bill and Melinda Gates got married on it back in the day. Number 4. Antilia, $1 billion. Antilia is a private property owned by Mukesh Ambani, hailing from India, and is one of the richest men in the world. Mukesh Ambani has spent $1 billion making his residence not just luxurious, but also safe and private. This tall building can endure an earthquake of even magnitude 8, and it is so private that paparazzi can never take a peek. The garage at the Ambani residence could house about 168 cars, and the place also has a theater with 50 couches. You have gardens on the terrace and multiple swimming pools. But the extravagance of this residence doesn't stop there. The place also has multiple spas, a massive temple, a healthcare center, and even a snow room where the Ambani family can experience the end-of-the-year snowfall at any time. It's officially the most expensive private residence in the whole world. The residence was designed by Perkins and Wills, the two giants in architecture in the US, and even the world-famous interior experts at Mandarin Oriental got on board with the Ambanis to create this masterpiece, costing unbelievable money. Number 3. KOHINOOR Diamond, $1 billion. It is a very controversial but expensive diamond, costing as much as $1 billion. It's the same diamond that was on the crown of the late Queen Elizabeth. The diamond was first discovered in India during the British invasion, and they brought it back to the United Kingdom. Since then, it has been placed in several museums and on the crowns of British royalty. The Indians have filed several petitions to bring this magnificent diamond back to their country, and that's why it's become such a controversial subject. However, it's still on display at the Tower of London while several countries continue to claim its ownership. Number 2. History Supreme Yacht, $4.5 billion. This yacht is the most expensive one in the world, and it's actually owned by an unknown businessman in Malaysia. The luxury yacht is worth $4.5 billion, and it took 3 years for it to be completely made. The deck, anchor, dining area, and base are made using gold and platinum, which obviously justifies the staggering price tag. According to a report, more than 100,000 kilograms of gold and jewels were used in the making of History Supreme, and it has the biggest and most luxurious rooms. The yacht also features a statue that's actually made from the real bones of a dinosaur. With History Supreme, the buyer also got a luxury wine bottle that has an 18.5 carat diamond, which is so rare that its price goes into the millions. And even the aquarium of this yacht is made of pure gold. Number 1. International Space Station. This isn't the most expensive thing in the world, but in the whole universe. The International Space Station is the structure near the Earth's orbit where astronauts live and conduct their experiments in space. This building costs about $150 billion, and NASA spent years perfecting it until they finally sent it into space. After 12 years, it was finally sent to space, and astronauts from 18 countries have visited this building in the air. There's no man-made object as expensive as the space station, and it's like a massive office for astronauts, but in the middle of nowhere. So, which of these expensive things would you like to own? Tell us in the comments, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Take care, and thanks for watching.